Quickly, collective noun. Collective, from the word collective. It is a derived structure from the word collection. Okay? And collection is got again from the root word collect. Collect. It means it has to do with collection of things or persons that would stand as a whole or one thing. The identity is just one, but it doesn't mean it is only one person in focus or tackled under concern. There are things we call that would not suffice to be said that they refer to one thing or one person. Follow me with this example. Do we have this word in use? Yes, family. As I'm standing before you alone, nobody would call me a family. They would rather refer me as family member. For instance, I have 4 wives. Together with me, we make what? 5. Maybe each and every one of them has 5 children. So together, we have the number 25, I think. I'm not a mathematician, but I know mathematicians who help me find the clear of the number I said, 25. The population we have, or the number we have in that house, would suffice to mean one thing. What is that? Family. By removing one person, that person would not be called a family, but family member. So family has to start with a kind of, it's a collection of at least 2 persons, husband and wife. Okay, so it is a collective noun. Okay, we have government. Government too is an example of a collective noun because, for instance, the president of this country, Nigeria, will never be called government. It has to do with his deputy, okay, and all other functions other people have been like stratified to occupy and do. The collection of all these people from him down to the local level, we call them one thing, government. The only thing we do to differentiate them, to account for their differentiations, is simply to say federal government, state government, and local government. But we know government in Nigeria is just referring to one thing, but there are other functions under it. If you add S, government, then it is going to be government of this country and government of another country. But government is never one person, but a collection of individuals. Quickly, we talk of team. Okay? Team. Team is another example of a collective noun. We have Arsenal, Manchester, and the rest. Liverpool and the rest. Each and every one of these teams I mentioned, okay? One team does not mean one player or one coach. Maybe one team may have coaches, not even one coach. Coaches. The coaches, the players, okay? The fans, and the fans not from the angles of where these people come from, but fans across all borders would be referred to as one thing. What is that? Team. Team. If you add S, it becomes teams. That means what you have at heart is Arsenal, Liverpool, and Manchester. But if you are referring to one team, it can as well not be regarded as one man business, but different people are collected together. Lastly, we talk of staff. Staff. Staff too is a collective noun. If you say staff of Federal Medical Center, for instance, staff, don't say because we have different staff, okay? You add S. If you add S, it changes meaning and direction. It means the staff of Federal Medical Center and the staff of Nasarawa State University and the staff of other institutions or whatever you may have at heart. But staff without S does not mean one person. Despite the fact that staff can refer to one person, okay, but the whole people you may have in a particular workplace can also be called staff. So this is unlike family, government, and team. I brought this present-mindedly to give you a clue on another thing. Staff can be singular and can be what? Plural. Okay? Can be singular and can be plural. So this plurality effect, the plurality effect of staff is what I am giving a concern about. It can, I told you again, it can take staffs. Okay? But this one is only plural form, not singular form. To mean staff of this institution and staff of this organization, when you bring them together, you have what? Staffs. That means staff here without S can be both singular and plural. And it can also take S inflectional morphemic item to mean staffs of different organizations. Unlike what we have for government, which can never be referring to one person, family too cannot refer to one person, and team will not refer to one person too.